Hello everyone and welcome, this is Comedy and Cam. Today I'm going to be talking about Netflix's Transformers War for Cybertron. That is going to be releasing very soon, just top 5 things that you need to know before this series is released. And even though I'm covering a lot of Transformers Cyberverse episodes at the minute, I will still do this series when it's released. The first season will only consist of 6 episodes. Now I know that isn't a lot for a Transformers series typically, but unlike with Cyberverse, these episodes will actually be 22 minutes long. In a sense, you could kind of look at it as a big whole movie, if you decide to binge it all in one go. Let's hope that the series does enough within these 6 episodes to keep us excited for future seasons. Because this goes into number 3, we will be getting a trilogy, 3 seasons of this show. Now it's not confirmed as a trilogy, but it's more than likely it will, because we do know there will be a part 2 to this. As for those who are not aware, there is a current Transformers toy line going off called Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy. It's already had its first season. In fact, this series is a bit behind because we've already had the toy line of Siege and we are now on the second wave, Earthrise. And with that setting being on Earth, it's more than likely we will switch from Cybertron to Earth within season 1 and 2. Now we don't know yet what the third entry is in the toy line. Depending how well this series does, we will have to wait and see if they do more, but it's more than likely they will because Hasbro will be consistent in that. What's the point of starting something off if you aren't going to finish it? Number 2, this series is mostly aimed at G1 fans, and according to the show's creator, you will not be disappointed. Half of the season is written by Brandon Easton, and he believes that War for Cybertron will be the next definitive iteration for the franchise. What that implies is yet to be seen. He also goes on to say that the story will feature lasting effects on the canon. Changing things up in a drastic way? Who knows? I have yet to see some real push in marketing for this series, however, because it feels like Hasbro and Netflix aren't promoting it enough. I mean, we haven't been given an official release date or a new trailer to go up with that. So if this is supposed to be a next step within the franchise, doesn't feel like it. So hopefully this series gives fans a lot of reassurances. Even though it is aimed at older fans and will have a very dark tone, I have no doubt for a lot of people who have Netflix and have never watched Transformers before will come across this and will be their definitive version. Much like with the Voltron Legendary Defender series. I never watched the originals Voltron, I was never interested in the originals Voltron, I was only interested in Voltron when I watched the Legendary Defender series on Netflix. So for a lot of people, this will be the same for Transformers, so let's hope it doesn't disappoint. Number 1, well, this is a serious show. I think for a lot of fans, Transformers have kind of had a hard time placing itself within the last few years on what kind of direction and standard they want to set for their fans and new fans. With the confusion of the movies and the already short-lived series of Transformers Cyberverse, we need something to keep the Transformers franchise going, especially with the video game side of it being mute as well at the minute. And Transformers fans really need something that fills that void. And here's hoping that the characters in the War for Cybertron Netflix series stand out and make some memorable moments for a franchise that we've been waiting for a very long time. We need something consistent, we need something that raised the stakes. And with Cyberverse now out of the picture, it's time for Netflix's War for Cybertron series to head in front and centre. We've already had Transformers shows in the past try and take themselves seriously, like with the Prime Wars trilogy, and that wasn't that great. I guess we'll just have to wait and see, but let me know what you think in the comment section below. Are you looking forward to Transformers War for Cybertron? I mean, personally, I'm not getting any enthusiasm for this series within the fandom. People are just kind of like, I'll check it out, I'll wait and see. I don't feel like Hasbro is doing enough to promote this series. In fact, I feel like they're not counting on it to be a hit. Whatever you think, let me know in the comment section below, and for more content just like this, be sure to subscribe and click on that notification bell to get all updates instantly. This has been Common and Cam, and until the next time, goodbye.